All right, now we're going to move on to the still on the level 2 applied math test. We're going to move on to question number 4 here. I'll do a separate recording for number 5 just to keep the videos short. And it's important that we have this stuff in our back pocket as we move into some more difficult math applications a little later on. So I'm going to use some shorthand here. Instead of writing out Dinglehopper, I'm going to call Dinglehopper big D little g, which is equal to Snarfplat Sn times V goose, which is V small g. Now this works the same whether it's force equals mass times acceleration, mass or density equals mass divided by volume, or made up things like Dinglehopper equals Snarfplat times V goose. It's all the same concept, using the same concepts as we had in 1 through 3. I'll talk you through it, and when I'm done here, I'll show you some examples that your peers came up with. All right, so if this is our equation, that Dinglehopper is equal to Snarfplat times V goose, and it says the V goose value remains the same, but Snarfplat is doubled. So it's 2 times whatever it was. We would assume that you can just think mathematically, logically, if this number stays the same and you make this twice as big, you're multiplying by twice as big a number, so Dinglehopper will also be doubled. Or you could write it out if Sn is doubled, then dg is also doubled, because you are multiplying it by 2. Now, a good strategy to use, and your math teachers talk about this, if you're not sure, you want to check it, plug in some simple numbers to verify, which is what a lot of people did on the test. So if we were going to say for our first one that dg, or finding dg, is equal to, we'll pick, let's see, what was my example here, that Snarfplat is equal to 2 units, and V goose is equal to 4 units. So in this case, Dinglehopper equals 8. So we're going to double Snarfplat in our example over here. If we double Snarfplat, that means this value doubles, so that's 2 times the 2. That was the value of the Snarfplat, which equals, of course, 4. So in this case now, Dinglehopper equals 4 times 4 equals 16, and 16 is twice as much as 8. So if we double Snarfplat and we keep V goose the same, you're going to double the amount of Dinglehopper you have. Just showing you an example written out. Here's the way one of the peers did it. I'm not going to read it all for you because you can read what they wrote there. They used 2 times 2. All right, changed it to 4. You end up with 8. 8 is twice as much as 4. And there's their equation there. If you want to read it, you can pause the video. One other example of that one. The value of Dinglehopper would double because the value of the Snarfplat doubled. All right, they're directly connected. We got the examples. See, it doubled. And just one more. One person, or more than one person, all they did was give examples using the check method, and that's a good strategy to show what happened. All right, I'll stop this video and make another one for number 5.